Step into the world of estate planning, probate, and wills and trusts with the Del Toro Law Podcast. Leading the way is your host, Attorney Peter Del Toro.
Coming up, an enlightening chat with an estate planning attorney who demystified the essence of estate planning for us. Ever wonder what estate planning truly entails and why it's crucial for everyone, not just the wealthy? Tune in to discover the key component and how it can safeguard your future and legacy. Welcome back, everyone. This is Garfield Bowen, co-host / producer, back in the studio with Attorney Peter Del Toro. Peter, how you doing today?
Great, Garfield. How are you?
I am well. So, Peter, what is estate planning?
It's a good question. It's a simple answer and a complex answer all in the same time. In the simplest terms, it's a way for you to plan on how to pass your assets on and distribute your assets upon your death, and to plan for the future based on the assets that you have. And there's a couple, I want to say, different kind of components to it. There's the part where we try to pass our assets on according to the wishes. You worked your whole life for these assets. You want them to go where you want them to go, and have no one else have say on that. And how to avoid probate, which could be a long and expensive process. We want to get those assets where you want them as quickly and as easy as possible. That's the simple answer. A little more complex answer is, while we're planning, God forbid, for our demise, we also have to take into account, one aspect of estate planning is take into account if something happened to us while we were alive. Let's say we're incapacitated. We suffered a stroke, which may or may not be permanent. We have dementia. How do we plan for those type of things and the documents that are needed in order to ensure things go smoothly?
Okay, and this could be an episode in itself. Let's talk a little bit about estate taxes and protection.
Well, there's different types of planning. Right now, there's a very large exemption, so most estates don't have to worry about a federal tax upon their death. The individual, it's over $12 million right now. For a married couple, it's combined. It's over $24 million right now. So if you have less than that in your estate, which most people do, as long as your estate passes outside of probate, which we can work on, you won't have any federal estate taxes to pay. Now, in the next year and a half, that may change. The laws that allow that large exemption are due to sunset and expire, but we're not sure if Congress is going to renew those. So we're kind of taking a wait and see position on that to see what's going to happen.
Peter, let's talk a little bit about updating and reviewing your will. I mean, as time goes on, our life situation changes. How does that impact our estate planning?
It's very important. And there's a difference between a will and a trust, which we'll talk about, I'm sure, sometime too. But if you had a basic will and things change in your life, beneficiaries change, maybe the person that's going to step in and is going to take care of things for you, God forbid you passed away, which in Florida, we call it a personal representative. A lot of people are familiar with the term executor of an estate. Well, the personal representative is the person that's going to administer your estate upon your death. And if something happened to that person, or there was some changes involved, or maybe the person you thought was the right person for that isn't, those are important things to keep up to date. And it's good every so many years, or as I tell all my clients, if there's a big life event happening, at least give me a call and we can discuss what we may or may not need to change in order to keep everything as smooth as possible.
Good stuff, Peter. We'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks for listening to the Del Toro Law Podcast, your source for estate planning, probate, and wills and trusts. For a complimentary consultation, visit deltoro.law or give us a call at 772-444-0101. That's 772-444-0101.